Hello. Good evening. Good morning. Do I sound okay? Because I'm now very nervous. I updated my Windows and now I can't hear any of my alerts, but apparently you guys can hear them. So I think OBS is being funny and I can no longer monitor stuff. I think it's totally forgotten how I monitor stuff. So fair warning, if you do a sound alert, I'm not gonna hear it. That's just for you guys this stream, I guess. Yeah. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that was gonna... It breaks it hard. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to ask. And see how I fix it. How I get it better. Congratulations, Kazaa. Most special pose in the stream. You got nothing. Pew, 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 pew. Anyway, let's hang out. Hi. We're just hanging out. We're, nothing special today. Or, well, nothing special tonight. Special stuff tomorrow. Special stuff tomorrow. Today is just chill. Comfy stream time. Thank you guys very much for all the love. 1 second. Let me just say thank you. Richard, thank you very much for 35 months. Vivi spotted. Yes, I am here. Hello. Hi. Hello. Thank you very much, Richard. And thank you very much, Lark, for 6 months. I appreciate it. Just Idol's Hype. Yes, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow. We're all set up. We've worked super hard. I would say, I think I'm gonna say Yozo has been grinding a lot because I went into one of the things that we're going into tomorrow and her little icon was there. She was working on it and she sent me a DM going, Vivi, go to bed. Go to bed. And I was like, no, I'm gonna stream in an hour. It's okay. I'll get plenty of sleep. I'll get plenty of sleep for tomorrow, I promise. So yeah, she's been working super duper hard. I'm really excited. And Zix, thank you for 37 months. I hope you had a lovely birthday the other day. I hope it was good. I hope it was a good part of April. I am doing okay. I am doing all right. I think that I'm doing pretty well. Like, life is all right. And Gravy, thank you for 300 caps. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Gravy. I hope you're doing well. And Finish! Finish, thank you for 49 months. Hello. It has been a very long time. Oh, the Freddy emote just makes me smile. Yay. Thank you for the positive vibes. I need them, especially now that I'm going to be suffering through Windows 11. So, before those of you who... Can I ask what time it's at? So it's at... Is it 7:30 p.m. EST? And that's like 9 a.m. for me. I think. There's no way to downgrade? I don't think so. And I think you have to upgrade eventually anyway because they're going to stop doing like security updates or like whatever they call it when they like keep you safe. But Windows 11 is ugly. I don't mean to be like a schoolyard bully to like the new Windows, but it's ugly and I don't like it. I liked the old one, even though it probably wasn't that good. Just send the link to the YouTube stream. Let me get the link. I should probably have the link set up, but I don't, so I'm sorry. 1 second. Found the channel and the live. There it is. Okay, copy link. Here is the live. Boop. It'll tell you when we go live. There we go. Anything done by Microsoft is terrible these days. We're such Debbie Downers. We're so negative. We're all so negative. Shout out, Vogue. Thank you for 20 months. Thank you. Aw, I'm glad to. You're always welcome here. Always welcome here. So wait for the day that every game is playable in Linux. Is that like a thing? It's still, stuff isn't, you know, like possible on it all the time. I'm not a big computer buff. I never have been. I used to be like the tech kid of my family, but that was just because like, you know, I was young and I knew how to turn a modem off and on again. You know when you're like 12 and your parents rely on you for like the really basic computer stuff? That was me. That was me. Although I think honestly my sister got better at it than me, but then she ended up like, you know, she moved out, so. Can't play a lot of competitive online because of the, oh, I see. Okay, so it's like getting better. At least it's still early stages of gaming. Okay. I heard the other day, or actually a couple weeks ago, that like, what, Steam wants to make an OS, like an operating system? And I'm like, wow, imagine that. Instead of it's like, oh, you on Windows or Mac? Oh, I'm on Valve or whatever it's called. I don't know. That's crazy to me. They have. Oh, it's been a thing for, yeah, I think I was told it's been a thing for years, but it sounds new to me. I've never heard about it. But I'm not really a tech whiz. I swear I don't keep up to date with this stuff. Also, you guys are looking kind of small, kind of cute. I can't really read you, so I'm gonna zoom in a bit, okay? Yeah. Huge. Okay, maybe not that big. Maybe not that big. That's maybe too big for me. Too big. You guys are stealing the show. There we go. You can be that big. Now we're even. Now we're even Stevens. Now we match. Lord. Yeah, well, actually, I think my glasses are still good. The hour stream now. It's always your stream. Every day is chat day. Did you ever have that? Did you ever ask your parents, there's a Mother's Day and there's a Father's Day, but when's Children's Day? And did your parents say every day is Children's Day? Because that's what my parents did. That's what my mom and dad said anytime that I complained. They were like, every day is Children's Day. That's okay, Gravy. Have a good look. Have a good look. Not really wrong. That is true. When you look back on it, like, you know, you're a kid, you know? What, you don't have to, like, pay taxes or anything. There is a Children's Day in Japan, yes. I think Luffy's birthday from One Piece is Children's Day. I knew better than to try that on them. No, I was very innocent, and also I wanted presents. Very little has changed. Anyway, let me say hi to everybody. Let me... since we didn't live there, it wasn't applicable. Wow. Your mom is very cold. Alright, let me say hi. Hello, Flamefist. Hello, Grey. Hello, Limeful. Hello, Myojin. Hello, Rexus. Hello, Gadzuki. Hello, Afluxy. Hello, Kazaa. Hello, Bio. Hello, Think of Name. Hello, Richard. Hello, Psycho Banana. Hello, Kamakase. Hello, Rafalima. Hello, Cannon. Hello, Jthoofed. Hello, Asilius. Hello, Anaris. Hello, Recluse. Hello, Thik. Hello, Yagami. Hello, Fluffy Tail Toucher. Hello, Arcray. Hello, Valenmoro. Hello, your boy Dingus. Hello, Sheb. Hello, Shirakaze. Hello, Onyx. Hello, Ino Skull. Hello, Piero Diane. Hello, Nauticon. Hello, Coco Panicky. Hello, Chester. Hello, Spoogie. Hello, Following. Hello, Claro. Hello, Neidhart von Luenthal. Hello, Gravy. Have a good look. Hello, Captain. Captain Ark. Hello, Navi. Hello, Mintoki. Hello, Lindsay. Hello, Cascadence. Hello, Voluptuous Lamp. Hello, Shotgun Man. Hello, Kikamons. Hello, Captain Callan. Hello, Corgi. Hello, Pixelated Ghost. Hello, Chernovolk. We got a whole other page. Hello, Emo Paradox. Hello, Bubble Quest. Hello, Grumpy Monk. Hello, Finish. Hello, Jacato. Hello, Nimbus. Hello, Tommy Bell. Hello, Cool Pasta. Hello, I'm a Snow Wizard. Hello, Gnarly Buckles. And hello, Crypt Fella. And hello, I am Innocent. And White Wolf 256. Hello. Hi. Hi. And Billy Denton, thank you very much for 40 months. How you doing, Billy? Hello. And hello, Sizable Phallus. I see you too. Hello. There we go. First lot of hellos. Hello, Kaislana. Hello. But yeah, this is probably just gonna be a little chill stream. I don't want to play a game tonight because if we do play a game, we wouldn't be able to play for very long because I'm thinking I'm probably need to be in bed by like midnight and that's like 2 and a bit hours away. So by the time that we like would really get into like Oblivion or something, I'd have to go to bed. Hello, Neb Neb. I spat out my drink. This is, you know, they've been here a couple of times. I'm gonna turn the Twitch alerts down just like a tad, just like a little bit. There we go. It can be quiet for you guys too. No Krishblat, no Krishblat! Unless you guys wanna pay money for it, but I won't be able to hear it anyway, so I'm very sorry. But yeah, my hard limit bedtime is midnight, okay? If we end before then, that's fine too. But I want to, you know, make sure that we don't stay up too late. you can't stay up too late tonight because, you know, stuff to do in the morning. It's okay. We'll probably run out of things to talk about way before then. A little over 2 hours at most. At most. But yeah. Not the same if you can't hear it too. That's true. Do you want me to turn it off? I'll turn it off. I feel like maybe it is a little bit wrong of me to have that extension on if I can't hear it. So I'm gonna... Vivi hates money. I'll turn off sound alerts. I'll turn off stream stickers. I'll turn off both. There we go. So now no one can waste their money. No one can waste their money. I'm sorry. Classic Vivi. Well, if I can't hear it, you can't get the reaction out of me. And that's like half the reason people do it. I don't hate getting supported. I just want you guys to get a bang for your buck, okay? Like, it's not the same. It's not the same if you pay for a reaction and you don't get the reaction, okay? That's like the most Tamagotchi you get out of me. Just fake it. Fake it. Oh, I don't know if I want to set that precedent with you guys. I don't think you know what? Yeah, I do hate faking it. I don't think I want to set that precedent with you guys. I like being honest with you guys. You know, as much as physically possible without being a camera streamer. Baby, I dropped all these bits in front of you and I'm walking away. Oh no. Oh no. Damn. How will I get these back to the gator? Thank you very much. I appreciate the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fake it till you make it. I've heard that before. But I also feel like I don't think it's bad advice as long as you can fake it convincingly, you know? Because if you fake it but you have no confidence, people are like, what the fuck are they doing? Why can't I carry all these bits? Adulting is really very true, because I've had to do a little bit of adulting, although I have also, what's the word, procrastinated a little bit of it. I have to get a new ID, so I have to, because my ID is for my old state that I lived in, and I've moved states. I now live in South Australia, so... Because I don't drive, I have a photo ID, and a lot of places don't know what the fuck a photo ID is. So like you show it to them and they're like, what the fuck is that? And not only that, it's a photo ID for New South Wales. So it's like extra out of state and weird. So many people haven't seen it. So they're like, oh, we've got a... I remember people in New South Wales not knowing what it was. They're like, this isn't a driver's license. And I'm like, yeah, I can't drive. And they were like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I ask that every day. So what, everyone uses driver's licenses? A lot of people do. Yes, the post office accepted it. No problem. Absolutely no problem. Also, hello, Yacord. Hello. And did I say hello to Nebneb and Leno Colomo? Hello. Hi. So yeah, I need to get a new ID. And I can't do it online because I don't have like a South Australia government account or something. It's super... I have like a... I think I have a New South Wales Gov or something like that. I don't know. I do too, but I would expect... No, driver's licenses are totally the standard. Lots of people get learner's permits just to get like the license and then they never drive. But no, I've never sat the test. I've never studied. I've never like done anything to do with cars or driving. I've only ever gotten the photo ID. I've pretty much decided like I don't want to drive. And the thing is, I think I'm the third generation to not like, no, I'm not, wait a minute, no, wait, no. Skipped a generation, it skipped a generation. My grandmother didn't learn how to drive. My grandmother does not like the idea of driving and has been a passenger princess her entire 90 years of living. My sister doesn't like driving, but my sister lives in Sydney, so like, you know, there's plenty of transport. And I've never wanted to drive. Because like, I've told you guys this before, not to trauma dump, but my mom was in a car accident when she was in her 20s, mid-20s, and she has a lot of scars on her cheek where the windshield shattered and entered her face. And like, when I was a kid, I thought that looked, you know, I remember like touching her face and being like, when I grow up, will I have these? And my mom's like, no, No, Vivi. This is from a car accident. But upon growing up, I was like, oh, yeah, I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive. I also have an uncle who died in a car accident as well. And, he, you know, didn't get away with just cool scars on his face. Like, he died. So I've pretty much written off driving. I don't want to learn. And for some people, that's unthinkable. I've met people before who were like, oh, you have to. What about an emergency? And I'm like, well, that's why I do have money. I can't afford an ambulance. I can't afford emergency situations. He's dead now. Yeah, I have a lot of stories like that. But yeah, hopefully nobody in your family has participated in, no one in my family has participated in a bus accident. Also, hi, Captain Shotgun. Hello, Booba Lover number 7. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not, to be honest, I don't even really like being in cars. I don't even really love being a passenger. I like public transport. I like being in the big machine moving around, you know, like a train is big, a bus is big. Like, I like big transport. Although I'm still scared of planes. I don't like planes. Planes are scary. But I'll get over it. I'll get over it eventually, I'm sure. Hi Luna, hello, how you doing? Good morning. Took a trip on a train rides are beautiful. I love train rides. Vivi's big transport show. Train rides are cool. I really want to go on a train that has like a sleeper cabin. I want to go to sleep on a train. I think that would be really nice. I remember being on a train from Wagga to Sydney, and because it went overnight, it like flew through the countryside, right? Like it was like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. and you could see every star in the night sky because there was no light pollution. You were just zooming through the dark and like you could see the entire fucking galaxy if you looked out your window, and it was amazing. That was one of my favorite like experiences traveling. So I'd love to do that again sometime. Traveling through the country on a train is really pretty. It's super pretty. Like, hi Zenga. I don't think that I'm like much of a hippie like my mom, because my mom's a big hippie. But like, I will say I see the appeal of going out and staying somewhere like super remote, like to the country or somewhere like that, and where there's no light pollution, because when you look up and you see that, like, you feel small, but in a good way, I think. I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but like, it's sort of like, wow, everything's gonna be okay. That's what annual camping is for. I don't really like camping because I don't like tents. Ever since I had all the ants come into my tent when I was a kid. When I woke up covered in ants. But I wouldn't mind glamping. I talked about that once with the Bobbies. I was like, what if we went glamping? Because then you get like a really nice cabin and it's basically like staying in a little apartment. Is there anything you're not traumatized by? I don't know. Are we keeping track? Do you guys know? One sec. Anyway, radiation. Oh yeah, not scared of radiation. Radiation can't scare me. I don't know, bees or something. I'm not scared of bees, but like, I'm wary of them. I don't want to like bother them, and I don't want to get stung by one. But I like bees. I like bees. I don't like wasps. Wasps are scary. I like butterflies. I also like moths. Moths are really cute. Came to see us before going to your restless dreams. I've actually had a couple of good nights of sleep, to be totally honest. I think the blanket is helping a lot. Although this morning was really embarrassing. I was sleeping really hard, and then suddenly, I don't remember what the dream was, but I woke up with a snort. I must have snored, but like I snored really loud, and it was like, like that. And I woke up really suddenly, and I was just like, huh. Because it sounded like a fart. And I was like, I quickly sent a message to my roommate, whose room is like behind mine. And my roommate works from home a couple of days a week. And I was like, oh, I just snorted myself awake. I was terrified that maybe they thought I had farted really loudly. And that I had like farted myself awake. And I'm like, I don't want to be known as that roommate. Ah. Also, hi Zenga. I don't know if I said hi or not. And hi Wolf Cypher. And hello Goonie. Goonie, did you have a good stream? Did you have a good one? Well, yeah, with shoulder pain is bad enough. Luckily, I haven't had any shoulder pain for a little bit. Luckily. The game looked really fun. Claire Obscure looks really good. I'm actually impressed to see like another, what is it? A turn-based RPG. Because I love turn-based. I don't know. I remember my sister once talked smack about turn-based games. She was like, oh, there's not really a lot of skill in turn-based. Not like Kingdom Hearts. Because Kingdom Hearts, it's like, you know, you have to have actual reaction skills. But the thing is, I didn't disagree with her because I was so excited she was playing a game. I didn't wanna fight her on it. I was just really happy that she was enjoying Kingdom Hearts. Hi, Fairly. Hello. Hi. I kind of agree. That's all right. I think there's different camps for this kind of thing. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Zenos. Hello. Hi. Strategy games such as Civ have left the chat. I think maybe she might feel that way a little bit, like because my dad likes Command and Conquer. But the thing is, they still have timers. I don't think that. Wait, no, does Civ have like a timer? It's different, isn't it? It is turn-based. Like, you can take as long on your turn as you want, and then the enemy takes like a turn, and then it's your turn. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually properly played Civ. I know my dad plays Civ. And sometimes I lurk Cleo streams. I lurk Cleo streams, but I have never understood even a second of any of the UI of any of the games that she's ever played. I just like hanging out and hearing her talk. I just like listening to her yap. I don't know how the game works at all. Anyway, hi Palika. Anyway, I gotta make sure to like drink water while I'm talking. But yeah, I did do, did I play the game you played with Tim Curry? Yeah, that was Command and Conquer. We played Command and Conquer. He wanted to teach you to play EU4. Maybe. I'd be down, maybe. I did one adult thing today. I went to the post office and I picked up the package that I was not home to pick up for. And as such, I now have all of the mail that needed to be redirected, and so now all of my mail should arrive here and shouldn't have to be, you know, shuffled around from state to state. And it also means that I have so much Gamersub stuff now, and it's all behind me. I would do a hand cam to show you all of it, but like I don't have my hand cam set up because I don't currently have an arm that it can like look down from. But I do want to set something like that up soon so we can start doing tarot streams again and other show-offy streams. Hi, Ninja! But I have 11 cups and a jug. I have 5 desk mats. I have 5 new desk mats. I have, like, the Shy Lily Kill Lil skateboard. I have all these keychains. I have a fuck ton of stickers. I got, like, 3 packs of the Doki Bird stickers. I got the Lena Lazar, gym bag and the towel. And yeah, there's just a lot of stuff and a lot of shirts. Yep. That was actually from, do you guys remember when I told you that there was a month that I actually hit the limit of requesting stuff? That's from then. Because they kept releasing VTuber stuff, and I want to collect VTuber stuff because one day I want to be able to have like a little VTuber Gamersubs like merch museum to be like, and here's this VTuber and this is what happened in their career, and here's this VTuber and here's what happened in their career. And like, I don't know, I just like having the collection. I like having all the VTuber merch. Gotta collect them all. Hi, Zemren. Hi, Nynx. Hi, Ninja. And did I say hi to Paleka? You're getting a hello anyway. Hi, Paleka. Yeah, constant stream of merch drops, which reminds me, I may as well, wait a minute. Did I get rid of these or not? Okay. I don't know if Stick Shift is still available. Mint is definitely still available. Mint is definitely still available. So this one just happened. I think Southerway is still available, I think. Yoklesh still available, I believe so. Let me, oh shit, I've just like lost my place. Vienna, still available. Still available. Silvervale's not. Silvervale's not. That one I believe, yeah. So that one we remove. That one we ran out on. And I don't have it set up, but I believe there's gonna be a Camilla drop. There's gonna be a Camilla drop either in a couple of days. So that's another VTuber. And if you buy any, 10% off with code Vivi. Pew, 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 pew. Uncle Shell, hello. Hi. But yeah, there we go. Shill moment over. Thank you. And thank you for the follow. Mother Daba. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, so I need to find room to put all those. Or I may have to box them up for now. Because I don't have a lot of space at the minute. Yeah, there's a Slime Girl cup. Slimesicle. That's Slimesicle's creator cup. So that's up for pre-order. Do you have the guts to wear that mint t-shirt in public? I mean, it doesn't bother me that her butt's out. I've worn Gamersub shirts out in public before. I think only once have I, like, felt kind of awkward about it. And that was because I was walking and talking with a friend, and then a small child came out of a building with her mom and then locked eyes with the huge booba skate girl on my shirt. But, like, it's not that, you know, different from, like, the sex appeal and ads and stuff, you know? Like, it's not that bad. Could be worse. Maybe. Oh, Kitty! Kitty's in here. What are you doing, Kitty? Alright, I gotta let Kitty out. 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back, okay? 1 second. Kitty needs to be let out. Okay, we're back. Hi, fun fact, cats are cats. True, they are in fact cats. Wow. They are in fact cats. Congratulations. I don't like to keep her trapped in here while I'm not muted. Shh, I am not. Don't lie to me. I see the little bar. It's moving. Yes, you're muted. I can't hear you. Stop that. No. You're making me nervous. You're making me actually believe I'm muted. Chat, you're so full of it. Hi, Eva. I don't know what I pressed. I don't know. Is there a shortcut that mutes Twitch? I'm not sure. Okay. Full of what? Full of love and affection and capacity for good. It was on my end. It's okay, y'all got me. It's okay. M usually mutes video. Oh, maybe that is what did it. Press M to mute stream. Okay. Yeah, I don't like to keep the kitty trapped in here because, you know, I'd feel bad if she, like, went on the carpet. Ah, well. I did do a nice today, though. I did the dishes. I've been really good about doing the dishes or helping out with the dishes, either drying or washing them up. Being an adult. Let's go. Is she friendly? Yeah, she's very friendly. She's very cuddly. She's very, very cuddly. She slept in my, she actually slept on my bed for the first time earlier this week, and I attribute it entirely to the new blanket. The new fluffy green blanket, which I also believe is why I'm sleeping better. Also, Tazarine, thank you for 39 months. Thank you. That's almost a whole year. Wow. So many. Hi, Taxi. Hi. Yeah, I went for green because currently my bedroom has kind of like earthy tones. So I thought that I'd continue it with like greens and, you know, beiges, browns, that kind of thing. Yeah, the blanket is green. You got it. You noticed, yeah. That's why it's green, because of my new blanket being green. You picked up on it, yay. I was wondering if anyone would notice. Hamkata, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, it's not that cute of a bedroom yet. It's quite messy because I didn't make the, I have a chest of drawers that I haven't made yet because I've been too lazy. It's not a weighted blanket, no. Because it requires like, what do you call it? Like a electronic, it's for like a screwdriver. What do you call it? It's something. I forget. I don't know, but I don't know. Drill? It's a drill, yes. It requires a power drill, yes. I forgot the word drill. I forgot the word drill. But yeah, it requires a power drill, and I'm scared. I don't want to use the power drill right now. Also, building stuff is a pain. Hi, Dredgenut. Why is the blanket special? Because it's warm and fluffy, and I bought it. I bought it. And it keeps me warm and it makes me happy. I don't know. Little things like decorating the room have really sort of like lifted my spirits, lifted my mood. And I feel like the more I do that, the more sort of like comfortable and confident I feel in like the day-to-day. Just little things, you know? Just little things. Yeah, sometimes we buy things that just make us happy. Exactly. Very true. Yeah, the blanket gives +5 comfy, which is very important. That's a very important stat. Because if you have good comfy stat, then you get good dreams. And good dreams give you a buff for the day. If your comfy is too low, you stand and wave at the person playing your Sims game. And then you do that until you wet yourself. So like, you know, it's good to be comfy. It's good to have a comfort level that's pretty high. This is so true. I have a whole ass guitar that I bought last year that makes me so... Do you play guitar or do you just like looking at it? Because either way is valid. Been playing it at most once a month. That's okay. That's more than I used to play. But then again, like, I don't have a guitar anymore. My dad was the one who owned the guitar. Yep. Yeah, the slept well buff is super... Listen, people who, like, have slept well and then eat well and then just feel good throughout the day, they're crazy. They're crazy. They can get so much done. Like, holy crap. Meanwhile, the rest of us who are kind of fucking up the sleep department, or we aren't eating so good, or we're not that hydrated, or we're super anxious about stuff, like, you know, it's... We're struggling. Pick your struggle. Pick your struggle. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Fine. Let's... The mildest of trauma dumps. What's your struggle right now? What is your struggle right now? I would say that my struggle right now is not wanting to... Being anxious. I'm going to say being anxious. My anxiety is making me not want to make phone calls. Important government building visits and stuff. Need to clean my house. I feel that. Sometimes I wish I could do a stream where I'm just cleaning up. You know? But then I'd probably dox myself because there's a lot of reflective stuff. No job. Aw, Fluxy, big hug. I know that's stress too. I know that too. I know that too. So much. He's not wanting to work, procrastinating on job searching, burnout, chronic lack of sleep. Aw, I want to go back and read these so I know what you guys are going through. Aw. Skylar, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Aw. Rent, man. That is real. I pay my rent today. Working on moving out, starting college again. Well, that's partly exciting, but that's also stressful. Also stressful. All right. Big hug. Big hug. We're gonna make it, man. We're gonna make it. Don't you worry. Eventually. This is something... this is something that, like, I tell myself. But, like... when it comes to stuff that's, like, stressing me out, I remind myself that maybe it's not going to be something that I'm not worrying about tomorrow, but there will be a time where I'm not worrying about it anymore. And that could be as soon as a week from now or a month from now. And definitely, like, you know, a year. Like, so much changes. And I remember I would tell myself that during, like, really hard times. And, like, it's a kind of a copium. It's definitely a copium. But it does work. It does work. Because time keeps going on. And eventually, the hard times do pass. And good times come. It just takes a bit sometimes. Oh, yeah. I feel like I should shill this real quick. School Days is on sale. School Days is on sale on Just because it's been 20 years since it came out. It's been 20 years since it came out, so they're doing a sale. Oats every evening for breakfast? That sounds yummy, actually. I've been seeing oats, but I don't know how you, like, make them to make them nice. Although, then again, maybe I'm thinking about, like, porridge. Is oats different from porridge? I don't know. Lately, I've been feeling like porridge. Because it's getting cold. It's getting cold. So I kind of want to start having, like, a warm breakfast, you know? Yes? Oats is porridge? Okay. Okay. I thought so. I thought so. Felly! Oh, Felly. Thank you for 29 months. I can relate. I had to crash out the last few months because I was worrying about stuff beyond my control. Yep. That was the other thing that I used to... I've told you guys about how I got through stress as, like, a kid, right? I don't know if this works for you or not. But when I was younger, how I would get through worries was I would be like, okay, is there anything I can do about it right now? And a lot of the time, the answer was feasibly no. Because it would usually be like at 1 a.m. or something like that. And it would be like, well, no, I'm not really going to be able to get this done at 2 in the fucking morning or whatever. And it's like, well, if there's nothing you can do about it right now, then it's better to not worry about it and to just let it go and then do something about it when you can do something about it. Very zen of you. Do you mean zen as in, like, is zen a Buddhist term? For a second, I thought you were saying that's very Zentreya of you. God, I've got VTuber brain rot. I'm sorry. Yes? Okay. Okay. Wait for a VTuber called Bodhisvata to come out, and I'm gonna be like, haha, nice VTuber reference whenever it comes out. Bodhisvata? I don't know how to say it. Oh, Vivi, you're such a Zentreya. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that is a Zen teaching. Can you do something about it? If not, there's no point in worrying. Yeah, that's something that I try and tell myself sometimes, because sometimes you'll get in your head being like, oh my God, what do I do about this thing that's not even like a real thing that I can do stuff about? Ah! And it's sort of like, well, if there's nothing you do about it, then don't do nothing about it. It's just keep on sailing, baby. Just keep on moving. If you were very zen, you'd be a troll. Yeah, I don't think I have the same troll level. I don't think I'm that very, I don't have that kind of prank gene in me. Yeah, yes, Valen, that's so true though. That's so true though. I think people have different, wait, I want to read this thing. Zen is a Japanese mishearing of a Korean mishearing of a Chinese mishearing of a Sanskrit word that means something like meditation. That's amazing. The more you know. But like, Valen, you're super right. I know people have different times that they set this at. But like, how you feel after a certain time of night, don't listen to yourself anymore. Your brain is lying to you. You're just sad. Like, your brain is just not making the chemicals because it wants something. And like, that can be true at all hours of the day, to be honest. But, but, there is, 1 second. There we go. Removed. Sorry, I had to remove an activity feed panel because it was annoying me. So, basically, don't trust your brain after a certain hour. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, sleeping you will usually help. No, it was an activity panel. So like, on the Twitch channel manager, you can like have like your activity feed on the left, or you can have your chat on the right. And I had 2 activity feeds on the left for some reason. I'm like, why do I have 2 of them? That looks stupid. But yeah, I'm pretty much, I try not to dwell on things too much after midnight, but honestly, you could probably knock it back a couple of hours. I feel like after 11, maybe, or even 10. So I don't know. I feel like I'm still kind of good at 9. But like definitely like don't trust your brain when it gets really late, because your brain is tired. It's not thinking as clearly as it could be. But also like if you're feeling bad, you got to give yourself a couple of things to make sure that you're really feeling bad. So like, 1, you should be drinking water. Like, ask yourself, have I drank water today? And if the answer is no, you're probably feeling bad because you haven't had any fucking water. 2, if you haven't eaten, of course you're gonna be sad or grumpy, okay? Typically grumpy more than anything, but like, make sure if you're feeling bad that you've eaten something that day. If you're feeling like gross and like you hate yourself, take a shower. Like, pretty much like, I have found that when I'm like, oh my god, like, I hate me, I'm terrible, blah, 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 I'm not deserving of love. I have a shower, I come out of the shower, I feel great. I feel fine. A shower is very helpful. Yeah, it's Fable music. I'm just playing, it's one of those, like, playlists. So here you go. Let me set it, copy video URL at current time. There you go. But yeah, also, Tiger, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. Shower gives plus 20 aura. I don't understand the aura stuff. I'm guessing that just means like presence. Impact, maybe. But yeah. But I also found, I have also just felt bad because like my space is messy. So I'm totally... My heart goes out to you if you're like, oh man, I need to clean up, because I totally fall into that too. I don't like cleaning. I'm not really a super happy cleany person. I don't like tidying my house. I'm trying to get better at it though, and I am getting better at it now that, you know, I'm living with like a housemate, with like a roommate, because, you know, this sounds terrible, but before, when you were living with somebody that you're like, you know, romantically involved with, you're like, oh, it's fine if I'm messy because they love me unconditionally. And we felt that way about each other, so we used to let the house get kind of messy. And that was one of the things that we both talked about with one another, being like, yeah, I think we're too comfortable with each other. I think that's not a good thing that we've found with one another. I think that's something we... one of the reasons why we don't work. We're too comfy. Neither of us would push each other to tidy very well. So I am getting a lot better at tidying, at being better at being cleaning. Oh, they moved out? Do you reckon you'll get another roommate? That kind of explains a bit. I assume it would. I assume it would. See, the thing is, in my, you know, last relationship that just ended, we both had kind of intense parents about being clean. Like, you know, not having your clothes on the floor, or immediately putting papers away, or being organized and that sort of thing. So as adults, we sort of relished not having to worry about that, about, you know, no one was jumping down our throat to get mad at us. But I think it definitely affected both of us mentally when we got to a point and went, wait a minute, this is not good. This is not good that both of us are like this. This is actually pretty bad. Luckily, we never got to like hoarder house levels of stuff. But we just wouldn't clean regularly enough, you know? It would only be like, maybe like, I don't know, we'd do like a deep clean of the house maybe once every other month or something like that. And it should have been a lot more regular than that. So that way it wouldn't get that too bad. Now I have to vacuum every weekend. Now I have to vacuum every weekend. And it's dishes every night. But I think my roommate's been nice. And there have been like a night where like, it's like, oh, there's only like 3 mugs on the sink. You can leave it till tomorrow. Gotta clean at least. Yeah, I think if you have pets, that can also kind of light a fire under you and keep you, like, more accountable for staying clean. I think. Anyway, I got more water. But yeah, trying to be better. Trying to be better. I will say I'm still getting on top of, like, eating regularly throughout the day. There's still not a lot of food that I'm like confident just cooking for myself, because I used to cook for like, well, the thing is I didn't used to cook. For the most part, like if I cooked it was quite rarely, but like home cooked meals we'd eat together, so there would be no leftovers because there would be more than one person to eat it. But now it's just me eating it, and I feel really bad when I have like leftovers. You know? I'm always like, oh no, like, is this gonna go to waste? Like, fuck, how do I buy less than this so I never have leftovers? So I'm learning about, like, meal prepping. I'm learning about meal prepping and how you can, like, reheat stuff on another day. Wow. Cook for all of us? That might be a bit... don't tell me what the view count is, but I'm gonna say it's probably more than I could cook for. You prefer fresh? I like fresh as well, but... There are 2. You'd be fine. Okay, I could probably cook for 2 people. I could probably cook for two people. That would be fine. It's wedding party size. Well, now I'm curious, because for me, a wedding party for me... Oh God, how many people would I invite? All right, fine, we're gonna talk about this. How many people would you invite to your wedding? Okay? How many people would you invite? None. Okay, all right, well, Snow's out. Forge is at none. None. Tommy's saying 10. So I'd want my parents, so that's like at least 2, and they each have a partner, so that's now 4 people. Maro, I don't like weddings. I mean, aromantic people can get married, but, you know, it's fine if you don't want to. 20 at most, like 10. Could invite more than 20. What was the question? Just you. Wow, smooth. Filipino, so at least 50. I'm feeling like I'm leaning towards like 25 or maybe. Imagine I would marry, given the size of my family. 200 people? I'm kind of jealous. That sounds like an amazing wedding. That sounds like an amazing wedding. I don't know, the idea of a huge family like that sounds really nice. Although I suppose maybe it gets a bit crazy. Also, hi Eric, hi Silent Steps. So like, I'm gonna say 4, and then there's my sister. And my sister would probably bring a date. And she, so I don't know, like, I don't know if I'd want like a child-free wedding or not. Personally, I think I would. I think I would want a child-free wedding because, like, there's gonna be drinking. And you kind of don't want kids around that, you know? Because the last wedding that I went to and had a lot of fun at, it was my, no, it was the wedding before the last one, was my cousin, one of my cousin's weddings. And at the end of the night, everyone was getting super drunk. It was a very Italian wedding. People were smashing glasses everywhere. And I don't think it's very safe to have kids at like a wedding with drinking. So there were 400 people at my sister's wedding, but thankfully I had bouncers. Wow. Wow, bouncers. I hard disagree. What, you think children should be around drinking? Wow, Rexus, that's kind of a, that's an extreme position. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's all right. It's, whoa. German opinion. The children must be around wine. Gotta get them started early. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm sorry. That's too funny. Let those fuckers learn early. I'm understanding they shouldn't be so much drinking that it's unsafe for kids. No. See, at my cousin's wedding, nothing bad happened, but they did shatter a lot of glass, and there was a lot of dancing and whatnot. And I think it's also just kind of a weight off to not have to handle, like, screaming children at the same time. As someone who's had to help take care of screaming children, they're not always the best to have at big events with lots of people. As someone who's had to take care of those kids. Rhythm Mixer, hello. And also, did I say hi to Eric? Hi. And why isn't this working? And JC King, thank you for the follows. Welcome. Kid-free wedding means everyone in the family has to get through the bother of getting babysitters. I just don't think that's fair. Nah, I don't really agree. I don't agree. I'm afraid we're gonna have to agree to disagree here, because as someone who's been in the position of like weddings where like children have screamed through entire weddings, or heard like friends be like, yeah, and then the kid was like fucking tearing shit down and whatnot. Like sometimes it's just easy to say, hey, we're not gonna have any kids, because otherwise you have to single people out and say, hey, your kid's not allowed at the wedding. And that doesn't go over well. So sometimes it's better. And getting a babysitter is not the end of the world. I've got to tell you this now. I was babysat when I was a kid. I'm fine with calling people out. Can't relate. I would just completely prefer blanket. None. Because like you can have a nice family event to celebrate the wedding where children can come if you would like to accommodate that. But I think that if you are going to have a big drinking fiesta, then maybe don't have the toddlers. Maybe don't have the 6-year-olds and the 8-year-olds there. Me, the old, like, hey kid in aisle 4, shut the fuck up. Oh, that's so charming. Hi, Knight. Hello, Ornstein. Hello. There's a lot of black belts and heavy drinking at last wedding I too. It's very funny to see them become giant dorks under the influence of alcohol. No fights, just nerds. That's cute. That's cute. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of like all my cousins and my aunts and uncles and stuff. And maybe it is closer to like 40 people. I don't know. Then again, there's also something... My grandfather told me something once. Because I remember when I was younger, I was like, oh yeah, like, you know, I definitely want to like invite you to like the wedding in the future. And my grandfather looked at me. He went, Vivi, take it from me. Elope. He went, it's not worth it. He went, yeah, you can get some nice pictures and maybe you'll get some presents. But he's like, but it's not worth it. You're spending way more money. People just get mad at you. He was basically like, it's not fucking worth it. He's like, basically, it's meant to be a party for you, but it's really a party for everyone else. And you're trying to accommodate everybody else. When if what you really want to do is to celebrate you and the person you love, then what you should do is you should whisk them away and just be you and them alone having, you know, a really nice time together. And hearing that from my grandfather was kind of nice. Hi Badger, hello. He's out of line, but he's right. He's pretty nice. So the thing about my grandfather, I've told you about him before. He is very, what's the word? He's always been sort of, I mean this in the loveliest way possible. He's always been about himself, almost to a fault, because he did, oh, I have to explain my grandfather real quick. I'm gonna do this right before the ad break. Hi Cobra. So my grandfather and my and my scary grandmama, got divorced. The reason why they got divorced is my grandfather had an affair. So you're all gonna be like, oh, Vivi grandfather sucks. My grandfather had an affair with a lovely, lovely lady who I knew as, we're gonna call her Nanny. We're gonna call her Nanny. She was in an abusive marriage, where she was being physically abused, because she could not have children and her husband blamed her. So he used to get very angry about it. And my grandfather was so like, he was like, I have to save you, I love you. And mostly because my grandmama, was a very scary, cold woman who didn't really want to spend a lot of time with him anyway. So anyway, they had an affair. The husband found out. His brothers and the husband tried to then beat the fuck out of her. I think my grandfather tanked it, and they ran away. They ran away together. And he stayed with her until they were in their 80s, and she went senile. She got dementia. She got Alzheimer's or dementia. I can't remember which one. And then she passed away. But they were together all their lives after that. So I know. So that's the thing. People are like, oh, what a bastard cheater. But I'm like, I don't know. My grandmother was kind of a bitch. My grandfather was like, nah, man, I love you. I love you. I'm leaving my wife to save you from this asshole. You're being with me now. And they stayed together for, oh God, 60 years? 60 years? Why even be with your grandmother in the first place? They must have liked each other at some point, but sometimes things don't work out, I guess. Anyway, it's time for ad break. It's time for ad break. I'm happy that I gave you that really conflicting story. I too have a bitch grandma. Let's go, bitch grandma. All right, I will show you, put stimmies on. It's time for anime stimmy times. Let me, shuffle. All right, I'll see you guys real soon, okay? Okay, let me, there we go. See you real soon. Okay. Ad stimmy time is over. Hello. Hello. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. Okay. We can play more of that some other time. Anyway. Wah. You have a nice little break? Hey, I was watching that. Maybe you can watch it later. Maybe you can watch it later. Anyway. Let me say hi. I missed some hellos. Hello, Quesady. Hello, Quasar Zero. Hello, Cap and Brainless. Hello, Hollow Velmu. Hello, Darrell. Hello, Stripes. And hello, Pounin. Hi. Hi. We've just been chatting. Did I see the Nikki Con? I have not. I have not yet. No, I haven't yet. No, I had to get some work done and then I slept and I ate something. I haven't had time to sit down and watch the VOD yet, but I'm excited to see Olivia. How many towels is too many towels? I have 4. 2 of them are strictly for me, and 2 of them are like my spare/guest towels if I were to have like a friend over. So the only person who's used them is Marco. Auntie Porton, hello, hi. He was amazing in it. Of course she was. Come on, that's my friend. That's Olivia. Did you expect anything less? Of course she'd be amazing. I'm really glad. I'm really glad for everybody. I did see some screenshots. Marty looks very cute. I have to say hi again because I took my dog for a walk, so I missed the last 40 minutes. So you missed the lore about my grandpa. That's kind of it. That's the only thing I think we really have talked about, and then a bit of like everything else maybe. I don't think we've really talked about much else. Yeah. But yeah, not grandpa lore. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's fine. Let's talk about kids should be drinking from a young age. No, we did not. No, we did not. How do your friends survive the insane radiation? Oh, I just turned it off. I just turned it off. I'm like one of those Pokemon that can like turn off the fire. Like, what is it? Is it Ponyta or Rapidash that like the flames just don't burn the people they trust? Yeah, that's me. That's me. I just don't irradiate. I just don't irradiate the people that I trust and love. It's fine. Although, when you said turn the radiation off, that reminds me that the heater's been on lately, and I've really been enjoying it. It's been really nice having the heater on. I don't know. I'm just so ready for winter. I haven't bought like comfy PJs yet, so but I think I will soon. I think I will. I want to get some cute ones. Maybe some flannel. You have heated? Yeah, of course we do. It gets cold in Australia. It gets hot, but it also gets cold. We have it all. What Pokemon would you be? Something cute. Something cute. I don't think you'd be fully evolved. I think you'd be like one of the starter ones. Not a starter necessarily, but like one of the unevolved Pokemon. That's the vibe I get. Needs to be something a little adorable. Oh yeah, Australia has everything. But yeah, I'm looking forward to winter. I don't know. I'm very done with summer. Summer was very hot and, you know, also had to go through a lot last summer. So I don't know. I feel like I could just go for a nice, chill winter. Although there's a lot going on this year, but I can't talk about any of it because, like, it's all secret. It's all still kind of being, like, stuff happening. But there's cool things that are going to be happening this year. Lots of Vivi stream. Lots of Vivi stream. So I'm excited. Deals being dealt. Yes. Is this banjo music? Oh, it's Donkey Kong. Okay, it had that rare sort of touch to it, so I knew it was one. Even more stuff? We've just... No, I mean... I mean good stuff. Although I can't promise that more bad things won't happen in the world. I'm not aware of it. I'm not aware of bad stuff happening, like popes dying and whatnot, but all I can hope is that we survive it together and that we talk about it as little as possible because real world events bum me the fuck out. Real world events make me sad. Vivi predictions. I don't know if I have any predictions. I'm not really good with guessing where the state of the world will go, you know? I don't think I pay. Yeah, no, it's not Banjo, it's DK. That is Banjo? Are you sure? It says it's DK. Oh, no, you're right. Damn. I guess they got it wrong. Yeah, this is Hailfire Peaks Underwater. What the fuck? Their timestamps are wrong. Bummer. Yeah. I think we've hit our quota on bad stuff already. Me too. Yeah, oh, that's true. It is Manifestation May. I was meant to start like a thing. I need to give me this weekend to throw something together. But I need to start playing stuff this May to manifest games. I'm trying to remember what games you guys wanted, but there's like a lot of them. There's a lot of them. But we'll see. We'll see. Play Hollow Knight just to be safe. I'm going to be so bad at that. I think I own that though. Grandia? I do have Grandia. But like, are you sure you want me to play? Because like, I'm only going to play like one stream. The Rhapsody series? Fuck. Okay, thank you for the caps, Felly. There's a lot of JRPGs you guys want me to pick up. There's a lot of JRPGs you guys want me to, like, play. Because, like, the gimmick for this is I'm not going to play it all the way through. We're just going to do at least a stream in May. Call it Manifestation May. We're manifesting the return of whatever game I play. So the hope is that I do, like, at least a stream and then, like, a new one will come out. Or it'll, like, come back in some way, shape, or form. So I do own Hollow Knight. I do not own Grandia. How much is Grandia? Let me check. Breath of Fire 4 is a good romp. Okay. Grandia. Oh man, full price. I knew I should have bought it when it was on sale. It's $28.95. That's not that bad. I could eat that cost. We could make that back. We could make that back in a stream, typically. If I play a lot of ads. Play F-Zero, please. I need a new one. Are there any F-Zeros available legally, or would I have to maybe do a little bit of a song and dance and see what I can get? I already have Xenoblade X. I don't even... Good, I'm glad. I think you should manifest Fallout 3 Remaster. Well, we're always manifesting more Fallout. Always. They usually on Switch Online. Okay. I do have my Switch. I can hook that up. I would just need to swap out my Cintiq for my Elgato. That's all. But yeah, I do have the Switch, so I should be able to do that. No, if I can play it on the Switch, I will. See, the thing is, like, emulating is not the worst thing. It's just finding the ROMs, finding the stuff, and making sure that it, like, happens. Fingers crossed, Fallout 5 announces soon. I don't see Fallout 5 soon. I don't know when I see Fallout 5. If I'm being realistic... God, okay. In my gut... I'm totally wrong about this, but in my gut, I'm not seeing another Fallout 5, like another mainline Fallout until next year at the earliest, but I'd probably say like after that, maybe. And that's not saying that like I don't want there to be one. I'd want there to be one like right now. I love Fallout, but I feel like we're probably not going to see one for a little bit. Humanity needs a new golden sun. Oh, you're so right. I feel like we could so do at least one golden sun stream for Manifestation May. At least one, you know? Because, like, wouldn't it be good to have that back? Hi, Asha. Asha, you sweetheart. I don't know if you guys saw, but Asha is so kind. On Twitter at the beginning of April... I had like a little bit of like a crybaby post about how my favorite ASMR video was taken down. And like, this was like my go-to comfort ASMR video. I think I complained about it on stream about how the guy just took down his entire channel. Like, I get it. People have the right to like remove their content if they want. But like, you know, I loved that. I relied on it for hard times and I had been since like 2015. Anyway, Asher responded to that tweet being like, I could make you like an ASMR, like, you know, just like, you know, comfort asking you how you're going and stuff like that. The mad lass did it. Thank you so much, Asher. It's so sweet. It's such a lovely, like, it's 5 minutes, but it's perfect. It's perfect. It was super lovely. Please, please, please. I know that you're here. I know that you're here to be comfy, but I just wanted to gush a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Anyway, Gravy, thank you for the 300 caps. I'm doing this because I love Golden Sun. My copium and thing I want more than anything is a full remake of Golden Sun 1 and Lost Age as a single game. Like it was originally planned to be on PC. You reckon? You reckon? Okay. Well, we can hope so. We can hope so. No, it's also bad. Your favorite ASMR getting ads thrown into it after years after it gets released so you can't sleep anymore. Grim. Thank you for the 100 caps. Thank you. Hi, Rusty. I haven't... So I feel a bit bad for saying this because I sound totally like... Where do you not simply have cake? I have YouTube Premium, so I have not suffered that. Basically, once that started happening, I basically use YouTube for ASMR. So the second mid-roll ads started happening, I bit the bullet and I got YouTube Premium, like, immediately. I was like, nah, fuck that. I cannot. I cannot. Ads on YouTube? Is this some non-premium issue? I'm too rich to understand. That's what I sound like. That's what I sound like. I don't deserve a hype train. Bro, YouTube got me. I got the free months from Discord and forgot to cancel my sub. Oh, no. But yeah, I pretty much get, like, the premium things whenever, like, there's, like, a lot of unavoidable ads. So that's why I have YouTube Premium and I have Twitch Turbo as well, because Twitch Turbo means that I don't have to be subscribed to every channel to avoid ads. I just have to have Turbo active. And then I subscribe if I like the emotes and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, really? Flamefist, that makes me so happy. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw... I was in a collab with Makelda Ray, lovely friend Ray, who used to be known as Mother Macabre, if you're an OG, if you've been around for a while. Thank you, Potato. Look at all the peaks. Look at them go. Big love, Asha. Big love. So I play the mom. I play Brielle. It's the Leech Girl series. Which my friend Aito was in it, I think in part 2 or part 3. I can't remember the name of his character. I want to say Carlos, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice being invited back. And there's going to be more parts in the future. So I will let you guys know when that happens. But I do have to have a little bit of a giggle and about a comment I read. I saw a comment, and that comment was being like, oh, wow, you got Vivi? It's interesting that Vivi will show up for collabs and yet refuses to upload content for her own channel. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Grr. Grr. Pin that comment. It's not my channel. It's not my channel. Wow. You've been saying that for years. Yeah, but I actually have stuff to show for it now. I have, wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, motherfucker. All right, give me a second. I have image spare. Okay. I'm showing the thumbnails for those of you who haven't seen it because I have actually commissioned art and I am doing the scripts, and also I have been talking with Rplay, and I actually need to get ASMR stuff done in order to uphold my end of the deal there. So let me show you. I have 2 thumbnails currently done. Oh god, that's huge. Let me just make that a bit smaller. Whee! Okay, so the first one is Slackermaid. Slackermaid coming back. I'm trying to get her done for this month, but there's a lot going on. So I'm giving myself a little bit of leeway. But yeah, so there is Slackermaid. We're gonna hopefully that ankle, right? So there's Slackermaid. But there is also Cannibal Spa, where you're giving a spa treatment by a cannibal girl. I think she's so cute. I think she is so cute. Valen, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. It is cute. It's by Nikoi. It's by Nikoi Hikaru, who I was put into contact with by Jazz, so I appreciate them a lot. And you know what? Like, so I don't have any extra, like, news about this. We haven't worked on it yet because we've all been very busy. But not only am I working on, like, role plays, we will do Barbie beats at some point. Like, the heartbeats of all of the Barbies. A nice ASMR video that way. But been taking it a little bit easy because we've all been very busy and having a lot going on. So Barbie beats mentioned. And I don't know how many of you have seen, you're going through with that? Yeah, I have 2 pieces of art for that. Do you want to see? Actually, I have 3 pieces of art, but one of them I can't show you. One of them is not for public consumption. So we have this one I got kind of by accident because I asked for a thumbnail, but he gave me like a portrait. So he gave me this one, which is really, really cute. It's really cute. I really love this one. There is a Naked version, but we are not releasing that one. We're not releasing that one. At least not anytime soon. And there is one other one that I got because I was like, well, that's not going to work for a thumbnail, so I have to get another one. So I got a second one, and I don't know if I've shown you guys this or not. Maybe I have, but I got this really nice one. Let me just make it big enough. Look how cute. Look how cute everyone is. I thought they're not naked. We're wearing pink. I thought that, you know, Barbie, pink, together, you know, Catania butt. It's a very tasteful Catania butt. But yeah. So that's the, oh, look at that Clips leaderboard. Mogfire is now the top clipper of the month with 5 views. Congratulations, Mogfire. You have a little badge next to your name now. Yeah, Nekoi really seems to like drawing Tanya, like a lot. I think Nekoi's favorite is Tanya at the moment. Which is very sweet. Very sweet. But yeah, so hopefully can record stuff sometime in the future. I don't know why the GIF. Oh, I can tell you why. I know why. So there was a clip last month that popped so far off that it is now my top watch clip of all time with like 3K views or something. So what happened is I was playing Oblivion and somebody called Uriel Septim ugly. And I disagreed. I think that Uriel Septim looks fantastic for his age. Like, he's got a full head of hair. amazing eyes and whatnot. Anyway, so a bunkmate, a lovely bunkmate called Motza, uploaded it to livestream fails to be funny, you know? And like I don't take offense to that. Like, it's funny, you know? I'm on screen being down bad. Well, I think respectfully. Like, I'm not being like, hubba hubba, oh my god. I'm like being like, no, he's like totally attractive. What the hell? Anyway, it got uploaded and it didn't really get like a lot of attention on there. But a lot of people watched it because apparently like the live stream fail Reddit, it must be like popular or something. And it got like 3K views, which now makes it my most popular clip of my entire streaming career because my previous top I think was 2K. So that's crazy. That's crazy. That's never happened before. Maybe that's like, maybe that's, yeah, it must be really popular. Must be really popular. I feel like it's one of those subreddits where the name doesn't match the tone. Maybe. But yeah, I don't mind. We actually had a really lovely chatter come in the next stream being like, you're the person who said he's a gilf. And I was like, where'd you hear that from? Where did you hear that? So I don't know. I thought they were nice. I thought it was good. Honestly, anything like, thank you for the hype train, by the way. Thank you so much. I honestly really do appreciate when people clip or upload edits or spread word of Da Vivi and Debunker, because like it helps get word out and helps bring people in, and that's like a big thing. That's a big thing. I feel like that's kind of like a big way that like streamers stay streaming, you know? Yeah, spread the word. You make it sound like we're missionaries. Nah. Although a bunkmate with like a little like shirt and like tie and a book is kind of cute. dressing you guys up as like Mormons. Alfiex, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I need out of that project. It'd be super cute. But yeah. So I am gonna write some stuff down. I'm gonna write some stuff down for May. Okay. Manifestation May. I'm gonna make Twitter post, make Discord channel, and we will see if we can play some games. I think the most pragmatic thing would be to just have people list like the games they would like to have manifested, and then I pick the ones that are most doable for me at this point in time. So I will do that as soon as I can. I'll try and do like a ping and let people know. Okay. What else do I want to do? I need to look into buy camera desk arm because I want to be able to do tarot streams again. Tarot streams. Okay, manifest a Barbie RPG game. That would be a lot of work. I feel like that would be a lot of work. That'd be really cute though. Have we settled on an amount of games yet? I have not. I think I'll have to see how much I feel like I can do for May. Because I still want to stream games that I like around it. But the desk arm on Throne, I could, I suppose. I know which one it is, and I know how much I want, but like it's just gonna take a little while to ship. So I was seeing if I could get it from somewhere that would ship faster. Hi Schmelly, hi. You could put games on Throne. In all honesty, like I should probably make this like public again. Make my profile. 1 second. I have a lot of games on Steam. You can ask me if I have it. If I don't have it on Steam and you would like me to have it on Steam, literally, if you send me the money and say, buy this game on Steam, I'll buy it. If you are fortunate enough to have me as a friend on Steam, you can just straight up buy me the game if you want, but that's up to you. Hi, Schmelly. Hi, Quasi. Hi, FulgurX. Hi. But yeah, I have my profile. If you want to see my game list, let me just start that up again. Yeah, game details. Okay, cool. I'll get you... This is my Steam. But Buy every Star Wars game. Oh, God. God. But yeah, you can see what games I own there if you would like. But I have a lot of them. So I probably have it. I was just gonna say, don't send me friend requests, please. I can't add everybody. Oops. It's okay, Salvos. You were very fast though. But you were the second person. Okay. I will say, that's okay, Masala. So, no, you're fine. You're both very cute. I'm not gonna block you. I'm just gonna ignore it for now because here's how I say. I don't add just everybody because I do have a bit of a rule about adding people on Steam. So like if I add you on Steam, one, you pretty much have to be pretty regular, and you also have to be fairly Discord active as well. So like I can get like a feel for like if you've been around or not. I should write one more review. Then it'll be 69 reviews. So I typically will add people if they've been active on the Discord for a long time. Also, as long as you are aware that I don't want to have communication via Steam. If you send me messages via Steam, I will unadd you via Steam. I don't do DMs via Steam. I don't do DMs via Steam. And if you stream snipe me, I will get mad. And you will also be removed from Steam. All right. Hi, Angel. Hi, Leaf. Hi. Steam has DMs. It does. So I'm very happy. Everybody who has added me currently has not sent any messages via Steam. So I do appreciate that. Very much. Yeah, there's also a limit to the number of people you can add on Steam, so you have to be like a little bit picky and choosy. But like, couldn't be me, Blue Mean Games Giver. It is kind of nice to wake up and be like, oh my god, there's a game, and it's like, I gotta play this. But yeah, that is true if you do badge farming. I do a little bit of badge farming, but I only do it like once in a while because honestly, like it feels like such a waste of money to do badge farming, but I like having a higher level. I like having a higher level. But that is me. It can get expensive. Can I tell you guys the dumbest thing that I would... Okay, this is a secret, okay? I don't want this to, like, get out because I feel like some judgment could be had, okay? I feel like some judgment could be had. All right. There is a badge that I really want, but it's a total waste of fucking money. It's a total... No, I'm gonna say it. It's a total waste of fucking money, but I have 2 cards towards it, and every now and then I'm like, what if someday I just had it though? And so I keep redeeming card packs, hoping that I get cards for it. A foil badge? It's a foil badge. I have 2 of the 5 foil cards for La Pucelle Tactics. La Pucelle Ragnarok. I have Alouette and I have Croy, who are 3, like they're 2 of the 3 cheapest cards in the foil set, but they're still expensive. Like, I think I got Alouette. I got her by pure luck. I just got her. And then I think I got Croy for like $5 or something. Prié costs $10. Let me see what the others cost. It's so dumb. It's so bad. Like, it's such a waste of money. Okay, Prié currently costs $6.46. Culotte foil costs $53.32. And Eclair is $61. $61. And I'm like, no way a foil badge is worth that much. But like, in my heart of hearts, I do want that badge someday. That's so much though. It's such a fucking waste, right? It's such a waste. So instead, I just save my like gems when I like break down cards or whatever. Like, because you can break down cards in your inventory for gems. And then you can use that to redeem packs, and it's like a gamble thing where you can maybe get a foil card. So that's what I've been doing instead, because I don't want to drop $60 fucking on a single card, because it's such a waste of money. Such a waste. I spent $100 on ZZZ. I can't say shit. Bless you. Bless you for admitting that. I feel like that is comparable. In my mind, that is kind of comparable. Hi, Subway. Hi, Sorbs. Hi, Housemaster. Hi. Hi, everybody. But yeah, that is... Don't tell people. Don't tell people that's a secret want. Let me see. Do I have any dupes right now? I don't think I do. I don't think I do right now. Hi, Omnijack. I don't have any dupes that, like, I want to get rid of because they could work towards cards. But, like, I like breaking down, like, the free wallpapers and stuff that you get sometimes. But, yeah. Steam. Currently, I am level 92 on Steam. I'm currently at level 92. What level are you? Fellow Steam buddies. Steam brethren. What is your Steam level? This is how I found out I've got a card. $75! Holy shit, what card is it, Lark? 35, 77, 95, Kazaa. We're now enemies. I have to beat you. Level 10, 32, 13, not gamer, 28, 12, 14, 20, 34, 12, 28. Is Kazaa winning? 47, 20, 80 something, 14, 19, 17, 79, 7, 11, 71, 39, 59, 56. Kazaa's winning, what? 23, 20, 80, 28, 6 because I lost my old account. I know a person who's level 100. That's crazy. Oh my God. 10, 10, level 6, level 16, 10, 13. I wonder which VTuber has the highest power level and why it should be me. I think the VTuber I have with the highest level right now is Vivi with level 86. Level 86. Friend of mine is 110. Saffron, are you really level 106? That's crazy. Wow. My highest friend is 114. My highest friend is 129. 129. Which is so much. How do you get these levels? By collecting the cards and making badges. So if you collect all the badges in a set, not all the badges, all the cards in a set, you can make a badge. And if you level up that badge, the EXP for your account goes up. How do you make badges? This is kind of hard to explain. It's kind of hard to explain without sharing it on screen, and I'm too lazy to do that right now. Hyper! Hyper, hello! Hello! Mudeglang, rise up. Hello, we're talking about Steam. Hyper, what's your Steam level? My Steam level is 92. We're currently bragging about Steam levels. Raiders, what is your Steam level? Do you know? Currently, yeah, I'm not the highest, but I'm up there. Level 7? Okay. Not too high. Hi, Pokebabs, hello. And Darrell, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Vox is level 10. Level 10. Okay. Huh. Just checked. Freddy's respectable. Respectable, Billy. So, like, I've had my account for 14 years. I've had my account for 14 years. I've had it since 28th of April, 2011. So I recently had a Steam. Yotha, maybe level 13. There you go. I'm sorry. I think that Twitch might have panicked thinking that you said you were 13 years old. That's okay. You're good. Hi, Jazzy. But yeah, I've had my account for a very long time. So I don't know when I started getting badges. Fuck it. Let's go over here. Oh, wait. I can't because my background. Damn it. All right. Give me a sec. I can make this work. I'm going to have to move my Steam client capture. But yeah, Fox, hyper. I hope you had a really good stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. If you're gonna go rest, I understand. But also, raiders, hello. It's lovely to have you. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now because I'm a little bit sleepy-brained. My name is Vivi, and I am also Australian, and we do whatever the fuck I want. And we are just chilling today. So this is, there's Steam. Okay, so this is my Steam. So you can see here, I have 128 total badges. I have 12 foil badges. I have 153 game cards. Can you do the babang through the blankie? I cannot. So, let me see here. I think if you go to badges, it can show you like your rarest badges. Okay, so my rarest badge is Pinewood Island because nobody plays Pinewood Island, and that's at level 5. I have the level 5 for the new broken sword. Nobody has that either, apparently. We have Pyrite Heart, the foil badge. It's a very unpopular Otome game. Fruit Salad, Majatori, the foil badge. Gakulen Club, From Madness with Love. La Pucelle, the regular one. The rabbit one, that rabbit game. And it goes on. So the least rare badge that I have, so the most common badge that I have, so this is a badge that lots of people have, is... Okay, well, it's not these ones. It has to be like a game. Castle Crashes. Castle Crashes level 1. Let me just double check. I think that's the least rare. Yeah, Castle Crashes level 1 is my least rare Steam. Ah, Freya! Hi, Freya! Hello! Oh, I'm double raid. Is it my birthday? Everybody's raiding me tonight. Hello. Hi, how you doing? How is Nikki? Was it good? Did you have fun? Freya, I love you. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Freya Raiders. Welcome. I'm Vivi of Vividly Vivi, radioactive Australian VTuber, and here we do whatever the fuck I want. Fun? Not fun? Guys, Freya gifted me the new Bokuda, so we have to collab. We have to play the new Bokuda together. I'm excited. Because that was really fun to play together. Thank you again for that, Freya. Made me very happy. How do you get cards? Do you do something specific? It's just by playing the game. Okay, so Raiders, we were talking about Steam, and I was talking about my Steam level. So I'm level 91. Fuck, I just closed Steam. What was it? I'm level 92. I'm level 92 on Steam. And you get levels by collecting cards and then combining cards into badges. When you combine them into a badge, you get EXP. So to get cards, you just get them from playing the game. So literally just having the game open for like a couple of hours, there are a certain amount of drops per game, and you can also level up via seasonal badges. Okay, yeah. Yep. So when you play a game, it'll drop like a certain amount of cards. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's virtual MLMs. Oh my god. Yeah. But we go for them. I know you're a high level 2, Forge, so I know you've also gone for it. I know, because there was a time where I'm like, I'm going to be the same level as Forge. Let's go. striving to be his gamer. What was it? And you can trade cards with people in your friends list, but you can also put the cards... You can put the cards up for sale as well to get like a couple of cents or whatever, and then you can actually use that to buy games. So there is actually a chance. Like if you play a game, you could technically get a really rare foil drop, put that on the Steam like market or whatever. Get like I just told you there are cards worth like $60. You could get paid $60 and then use that money to buy a game. Like, so there's a hard cap on how many cards you can get for free just by playing. Yes. I sell dupes and ones I don't want, and then profit to full out sets. Yeah, same. So the rarest badge I have is Steam Nomination 2024 badge. In my defense, I don't 100% games. That's fair. My brother made like 100 on card sales and put it towards the Steam Deck. That's crazy. That's awesome though. Yeah, Steam Market can go really crazy. I once sold a TF2 hat for $1,000. What hat was it? What hat was it? Wow. But yeah, I had the rarest item that I've had was my crab hat for the Golf with Friends, which was like $7 or $8 or something. I don't think I've ever gotten anything crazy. Stormy Storm Soldier Stash. Okay, wow. I hate how you brought any of this up, because now I'm probably going to be card hunting now, because my games feel incomplete without the badges. Sorry. Wait, that doesn't sound legit. Sorry. Now it seems even less genuine. But yeah. That's how you have to pet a seal to sell the sincerity. I'm sorry. Wait, no, that's the South Park thing. We're sorry. Sorry. Very ASMR. But yeah, that is very like that's how to really 100% a game. Really 100% it. Or play ukulele. I think I watched that like once. I didn't know who she was, and I was like, this seems not like a real apology. This seems not good. The cheer though on air. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who YouTubers are. I don't know. Listen, I just like VTubers. I just like VTubers. Oh God, do I now have to play the Steam stock market? Yeah. But yeah. I usually only treat myself to like buying cards once in a while, like, because otherwise it feels a bit like a waste. But if you level up, the benefit to it is you do get like profile stuff. So you unlock showcases for your profile, so you can make your profile look cooler, which is why I have like a whole bunch of different like showcases, backgrounds and things, and friend slots. You can unlock more friend slots. So I think you unlock like 5 at a time. So every time you level up enough, you just you unlock more friends, which has come in handy for me. Yeah, you can unlock more friend slots by leveling up. Eventually you can just have lots and lots and lots of friends that way. Otherwise you can actually run out of room. I've heard it said that the higher level you are, the more random card packs you get. Really? Damn all these friend slots I will never fill up. One day you'll be like, yeah, if I level up enough, I can friend everybody. And then I don't have to be picky. I don't have to be like, no, you have to be here for this many months. Although I probably still will be, because like I don't like the idea of adding somebody and then being like, they showed up to my stream once and then never came back. What do you mean? You came to my stream once, added me on Steam, and then left? How dare you? Hi, Adro. I hope you had a nice day. Welcome home. First post, add me on Steam. I'd be so upset. What do you mean you only showed up to stream to add me once? But it is kind of fun, because when I do that, I get to see what games that like everybody has wishlisted, and I also get to see the reviews that you guys write. But please know that like another way to do that without adding me is we have an achievements. So we have an achievements channel in the Discord, and I'm really fond of it. I check it every morning. So like, basically, we have a channel in the Discord where people get to post games they're 100%ing or like achievements they're proud of having got. And it makes me really happy, because we're all like, we've got like a little like section of achievement hunters. And I think I've always wanted that. I think I've wanted other people who have the achievement brain rot. Keep forgetting to post there. What's the most recent run of New Vegas you're doing? Looks at my 600 plus wish list. Fulgurax, you're totally fine. I have 1,400 on my wish list. You are normal. You are fine. Do not feel bad. I have 1,400 games on my wish list. I add anything that looks interesting. Anything that looks interesting. When the actual fuck have a Bible. I already own 1,200 games. I don't need more games. To be honest, I should have played a game tonight, but I just wanted to chat with you guys. Yeah, wish list is basically bookmarks. Exactly. I'm pretty sure that there are some games on there that will never come out. Oh, I've already beaten Wishy. I beat him like 2 years ago. That fucker has he has a job where he doesn't be an anime girl on the internet. So I kind of have a bit of a leg up. This is my job. This is how I earn money. This is how I pay for groceries. I gotta stream forever. I'm doing an NCR run with Terrifying Presence. Basically, Legion. Nice. I want to play New Vegas again. I think when we're done with Fallout 3, I'll do another New Vegas run. We need to do a Mr. House run and then an independent run. Also, hi Jababa. Hello. But yeah. Oh yeah, the backgrounds are super cheap. You also get a lot of points for buying games, so you can get stuff from the store. I bought all of the Steam delivery girl stuff because I think she's super cute. I think she's adorable. I kind of miss her. I'm worried that they'll never bring her back because she was the mascot for all of last year, and they did a full run Steam delivery girl. She had it was spring, summer, all those sales, but then I think that they wrapped up her arc. I think they wrapped up her arc and she's done now. I got her Steam Deck opening. It looks so cute. She's so cute. Fuck. I still need to get her Ducky, but I don't want to order it yet until I know for sure where I'm gonna be having my packages delivered to. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, hopefully. Yes, the artist is super talented. Oh, you're level 21. Nice. Yeah, I follow the artist. They're very talented. I hope they don't mind. I'm never going to tell them, but I hope they don't mind that I am buying the Dakimakura of their character, except with huge tits. Alrighty. Oh my god. Okay, we've got another half hour until I have to go to bed. I don't think they mind. I hope not. It's a good Dakimakura. It's very good. I got a Dakimakura in the mail today, actually. I got the Shy Lily Kill Lil Dakimakura. So that's my first Shy Lily Dakimakura. You mean her pink eye version? No, does she have pink eyes? I think she had blue eyes in it. No, I think she has blue eyes in it. She's dressed like Kill Bill, like the movie, in the yellow jumpsuit. Yeah, it was on sale last year. It was up for pre-order last year. Safe? Oh yeah, it was safe. Yeah. She gives you no, we're not talking about pink eye. I've never had pink eye. That is not something. I've had chicken pox. That's the bride. Yeah. Yep. I don't really remember a lot of Kill Bill. I remember I've seen a little bit of it, but I don't really remember the plot. I remember the hospital scene because I didn't I kind of was meh, when she attacked the guy's ankles. To call it Krill Lil? Okay, that is kind of funny. Watch-along someday? I've been thinking more and more about watch-alongs, about stuff I want to do. The first watch-along we do has to be Back to the Future. I fucking have I said I would do it a million years ago, and I have a thumbnail made for it. Let me show you. I literally have the thumbnail made for it. Bop. There you go. I literally made the thumbnail. And we just haven't done it yet. We just haven't done it yet. I want to watch all three. But I've never done an archivable watch-along. We usually do watch-alongs for well, they're not watch-alongs, they're movie nights. We've done movie nights before, but I've never actually done a watch-along. Yeah, like what Shundo does. So I'd like to do something like that. Yeah, all 3 in one go. It would be an all-day thing. And then that way, we'd finally be able to play the Back to the Future Power Wash DLC. And any other because there's a Back to the Future Telltale game, right? I vaguely remember playing it. It wasn't very good. Yeah, as a victory lap. Yep. Did V2. I suppose those are watch-alongs. Shouldn't be difficult. Just have a timer on screen for the syncing. But I don't know how to have the timer up. I don't know how to permanently have the timer up unless, like, I find, like, the widget for it and I know how to, like, just go and then leave it. But fingers crossed. I assume the difference between movie night and watch along. So movie night is not archived, and also my model is not viewable in any way. And for movie nights, we typically don't allow, like, you don't hear me talking or anything. We usually just chat in, like, the chat, which is really fun. I really like them. They're really cozy, and I really appreciate, my friend Matt does them. My friend Matt Swivel does those, and I've always been really bad at, like, hosting them. So he's an absolute treasure for doing them. We've done the Halloween, God, every year since 2019, I think. I don't think we've missed one yet. People have timers for subathons. It must be like that. It must be, I must find a way to do that. I'll ask Shondo how she does it. Vivi, I want to buy your account. No. No. You may not buy my account. No. It is my account. I got to have my photo taken with the locomotive that was in Back to the Future 3. Cool. Fine, I'll do it the American way. What, are you gonna say that I have oil and, what, bomb me or something? Hi, Boyson. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Hello. Hello, welcome Raiders, welcome. Thank you for shouting out Boyson. How is Medieval? I saw your go live post and I was like, oh, Medieval, it's fucking awesome. Let's go. Did you like it? Did you get very far? I remember when I was younger, I was a little bit nervous about Medieval, but like, he's like kind of a goofy skeleton because he's not too scary. So, you know, it wasn't too like terrifying. But hello, Raiders. Hi, I'm Vivi of Vividly Vivi, radioactive Australian VTuber, and here we do whatever the fuck I want. I'd go ba-bang at you, but I'm wearing a blanket. I'm wearing my new fluffy green blanket. It's very soft. It's very fun so far. I was scared to play the demo as a kid, so it's nice to finally play it. I was scared of quite a few PlayStation 1 games. The main one that I was afraid of was Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. And for some reason, the vibes of that game are just terrifying. I don't know what it is, but just the atmosphere and the vibes are scary. My friend owned that game and it scared me a lot, even though it's not a scary game. But yeah, we've, God. Technically, right now, we're meant to be playing one. We're kind of playing 2 PlayStation games, except not really. Because we're playing the Croc remake, which I used to have on PlayStation. But the Croc remake handles a lot better than the original, so it's a lot easier to play. And we are also meant to be finishing Final Fantasy VIII, but I have been putting that off a lot since my divorce. So we will get to that soon, I'm sure. Savers, thank you. 6 months in advance. That's so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please enjoy your emotes and enjoy no ads unless you already had Twitch Prime, at which point enjoy double no ads. You're Aussie, enough said. Yay, Aussie, oi oi. There's actually Aussie, oi oi oi. But you know, I'm shortening things. Time is valuable. Won't finish 8 when you can eat 9. I don't know what we'll play after. I don't know what we'll play after Final Fantasy VIII because I want to play Final Fantasy IX. But I've also never finished Final Fantasy VII, And I am kind of tempted to do a playthrough of the first Final Fantasy, like of Final Fantasy VII, the original one, because I kind of wonder what kind of people will come by if we play Final Fantasy VII. Because I imagine they're going to be like, oh, you're like shit at this. And I'll be like, yeah, of course I'm shit at it. I've never played it before. Old people. Never mind. I don't think I want you to play 7 anymore. Okay. I have liked the people who've come by for 8. We did have to do, so fun fact, we had to do like a little bit of like a warning when we started playing Final Fantasy 8 because people like to come in and start fights. They like to argue, being like, oh my god, Final Fantasy 8 is so bad and here's why. And like there'd be people who liked Final Fantasy 8 like defending it, and then there'd be people like getting angry about it. So I had to literally make a pinned message saying no fights, stop fighting. I don't want to mediate fights. Yeah, there was a lot of vitriol. There was a lot. So like I literally every time we play it, we have to have a pinned message saying no fighting, stop fighting. If you play 7, you're going to get a bunch of people arguing over who's the better girl. So when I was younger, I liked Tifa. But I recently watched a friend play through, and I didn't watch all of it, but like Ares does have a very big appeal. She's very cute. She's very cute. But I liked when random people would come in and say like random other female characters were better. I can't remember, but there was like I can't remember, but there was like another character. There was another girl character who got like almost no screen time. And this person was like, yep, there's best girl. Let's go. But mom, Yuffie's best girl. Yuffie? I don't think it was Yuffie. Jessie. I think it was Jessie. Somebody came in. They were like, Jessie's the best. Let's go. Anyway, I hate to do this to you, but it's ad time. So I'm going to put on stimmies. I'm going to put on anime opening stimmies, and I will be back in 3 minutes. I'm going to go stretch my legs real quick, and I will see you guys shortly. All right. And we're back! Yay! Did you guys enjoy anime stimmy time? I'm sure you did. And that is probably all the ads we will do today. That is all the ads we will do today. Thank you guys for sitting through an ad. It helps pay for groceries. Thank you very much. Looks like Bart don't. That's what I love about that gif. He looks so sad. He looks so sad. What do you mean, probably? Because I have to go to bed soon. 20 minutes left to Vivi. Yes. And then I have to get some sleep. Put it back in. I haven't seen anime since 2 months ago. I've still been watching Chilling in Another World with my level 2 cheat powers. But I'm almost done. I think I'm on episode 11. It's like a Hot Springs episode, which is weird because, like, usually you'd have the Hot Springs episode on, like, level 8. Not level 8, chapter episode 8 or episode 7, somewhere around the middle, because around like 11, 12, that's when you're meant to be setting up the stakes for the final episode, you know? If you're doing a Hot Springs episode on episode 11, it means that you have no stakes for the final episode. When does this fashion for super long manga anime titles start? I know My Little Sister Can't Possibly Be This Cute was around like sort of like the beginning peak for it. Do you guys remember? Damn, where's Hayoi when you need him? When did After One Punch Man? No. There were longer titles since before then, but then they started getting even longer. So like, I feel like My Little Sister Can't Possibly Be This Cute is when people were like, oh man, we've got to start like shortening titles because they're getting too long. But now they're even longer. But yeah, we'll see. Let me find some of the crazy anime titles I have. Okay. Is there I'm reincarnated? Are you sure? I feel like it's older than that. I feel like it started, like, the bones were there before that one. You know, it definitely, yeah, it's way older. Like, I'd say around 2010. Yeah, I'd agree. I'd say probably around then. I'd say probably like, well, maybe you didn't notice, but it was definitely still around. But like, we're talking about when it like started, not when it got popularized, you know? I think there's a difference. If you're talking about what was the trendsetter, then I'm probably going to say it was probably around like the isekai boom, because to set themselves apart, to make people pick up the isekai, they started getting longer and longer titles because they had to have a way to stand out across from all the other isekai, and the only way to do that was from having a really long title that basically told you the whole premise of the story in an attempt to grab you from the title itself, which is actually a really interesting publishing concept because we don't have that in the West, really. Like, there are attention-grabbing titles if you look at, like, novels and things. Like, because sometimes people will go for gimmicky titles, like, I don't fucking know. Like, I'm sure there's books that have titles like The Story of How I Died or stuff like that. But they typically try to go for something more poetic. It's, I don't know. Wait, let me see. What's the best-selling shit right now? Okay. New York Times. Show me fiction bestsellers right now. I want to know. What's the bestseller right now? What's going on? All right. I'm going to look at hardcover fiction books, bestsellers, okay? All right, what do we have? Okay, yeah, I don't care about your terms. Okay, so we have Great Big Beautiful Life, The Perfect Divorce, Strangers in Time, Say You'll Remember Me, Onyx Storm, Iron Flame, by the same author, Broken Country, The Wedding People, The Women, James, The God of the Woods, Summer in the City, Shadow of Solstice, Fourth Wing. Everybody's fucking going on about Fourth Wing. Hi, Rain. Firebird. And that's the 15th. So that's like the top 15. That's currently the top 15 for this week. What the heck are these? I haven't heard of any of these except Fourth Wing. So I'm trying to get back into reading. And when I say that, that sounds impressive, but it's not, because these are the top sellers. These are the current bestsellers according to the New York Times, which is one of the reasons why I say New York Times is a load of bullshit, because these can be bought out. These can be bought out. Publishers can buy these like en masse pretty much in order to secure a New York Times bestseller list. So you can't actually guarantee that it's a bestseller from that, because it is a gimmick. It only counts like units sold. They don't question where it's been bought from. They don't question who it's been sold to. So there's quite a few authors or publishers and whatnot who will buy up their own shit just so that they can print on a reprint New York Times bestseller. It means nothing. It means nothing. Mortigus, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Also, hi, Savers. I don't know if I said hi or not. Anyway. I'm just using this as like a quick one because it has current books. I have, they don't need to buy out. They just pay the New York Times. Sales numbers aren't tracked at all. Really? They're not tracked at all anymore? Because I remember there was the whole drama from, oh, fuck. It was like 2017, 2016. And it was that one young adult author who never has been... Because there was that one young adult author who was smashed for 1, playing the New York Times game, 2, stealing the cover art, and 3, apparently used to work for the Moody Blues, and they came out being like, yeah, we fucking hate that bitch. She was a cunt when she worked for us, and she's a cunt now. And her book sucks. The Moody Blues, yeah. She apparently was like an assistant for the Moody Blues. It was such a funny like character assessment that came out of nowhere. And she ended up never publishing any more of her books. She ended up never publishing any more of her books after all of that came out, because it was like a scandal. She did seem kind of unpleasant. She wasn't as bad as Kathleen Hale or anything, who literally stalked the Goodreads critic who gave her 1 out of 5 stars, but still pretty bad. No, that's Kathleen Hale. Kathleen Hale was the stalky lady. Kathleen Hale was the stalky lady who now brags about how she's totally offline now. Oh, it was just such a wake-up call that the internet is so stupid. All because people didn't like her Guardian article about her stalking that lady to her fucking house because she gave her a 1-star review. She made her somehow Kathleen Hale tried to make herself the victim in that story. She literally used back alley channels, like the book, you know, because reviewers can request copies of books in order to review them when slightly before they're released or when they're released. So she used illegally one of those channels to get the address of this reviewer so she could come up to her house and have a confrontation with her because she gave her a 1-star review. And when she showed up, that person does not write reviews anymore, by the way. They completely disappeared, completely like vanished, and rightfully so. Like, what are you going to do after a crazy author shows up at your house and then writes a Guardian article, like jerking themselves off about being so like, oh my God, like I know I was being crazy, but like I'm the protagonist and like anything I do is just, you know, quirky and soul searching and interesting. Like, oh my God, like I hate Kathleen Hale. I know it's been over a decade, but like, holy shit, like I'll never forget that story. I'll never forget that. Like, the fact that she wrote that article for The Guardian being like, I'm so amazing. And also, like, I don't think that, like, Nepo babies are actually that bad because, like, I'm a Nepo baby. And just because I got all of my stuff by knowing people and being married to, what is it? She's married to, like, oh, fuck, like, some guy who knows, he's a comedian. I really like the comedian, too. Oh, I can't remember. But yeah, oh my God. It's a world that's crazy. It's a crazy world to look in on. Yeah. Am I being catfished? An author confronts her #1 online critic. Fucking bath, right? It's crazy. It's insane. Hi, Apollyon. Hi. But she's not online anymore. She's not online anymore. Also, Ninja, congratulations. You are now the #1 clipper for the month with 7 views. Congratulations. Yeah, so basically, publishing industry is crazy. The publishing industry is crazy. It's full of so much crap, and it's so funny because, like, I wouldn't say that all writers and readers are like this, but, like, there is, like, a small, like, or not a small, there's a weird view that, like, if you're in the writing and the publishing sphere, that you're fancy, right? That you're fancy and mature and, you know, that you're very adult and you got everything figured out. No. These people are insane. These people are nuts. These people are nuts. There is so much scandal and so many skeletons and so many closets. It's crazy. It's nuts. It's crazy. And that's kind of why I love it. Kind of why I love, like, hearing about all the, like... I'll tell you firsthand, we're not fancy people. Hi, Chris. That's kind of why I know that, like, some people, you know, some people like to keep up with, like, actor drama. Some people like to keep up with, like, politician drama. I feel like publication drama in and of itself is so interesting. It's so fascinating, you know? And I'd love to get back into being, like, kept up to date with it, like, to know what's going on. Because it's just so, like, to see what's happening, you know? Although I think that the scene is just interesting in general now. Yeah, there's VTuber drama too. For instance, I've been seeing Book Talk. I've seen Book Talk float across my YouTube short feed. Now, I don't have TikTok. But I saw a short today and I had to screenshot it. I had to screenshot it because I couldn't believe it. And it was a young woman talking about books that she never wants to read, books that she doesn't recommend. And she was like, you know, oh, Colleen Hoover, thumbs down. I'm like, okay, well, like, you know, this is like saying what's like a common thing, I don't know, something easy to dunk on, like boo Starbucks or something like that, you know? No. She didn't talk about Infinite Jest. No, we're not talking about Vivi and her stupid opinions because she didn't like certain Bellatrist. I didn't like Infinite Jest because when I worked in the bookstore, all the people who talked up Infinite Jest were insufferable assholes. They'd always be like, oh yeah, I recently read Infinite Jest. It's literally life-changing. It's like, I just read it in an afternoon. Yeah, that's just a Tuesday for me. And I'm like, oh my God, do you wanna bend down further? I think you can rim yourself if you go a little bit harder. Hi, Tim. Come back when you've read Art of War. Art of War is a really short book time, Zombie. It's really short. Have you seen Art of War? You could knock that out in about 2 hours if you read pretty quickly. Wallace was cool. No, he wasn't. Didn't Wallace beat his wife? 1 second. No! Wait, was he the stalker? David Foster Wallace. Stalker. Was he the one who stalked? Was he the stalker? Yeah, he was the stalker! Yeah, he was terrible. He was terrible to women. No, he stalked a married lady into breaking up with her fiance. He harassed her until the relationship fell apart. Not a cool guy. Gotta reassess. Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that. But when you were like, oh, Wallace is cool. No, he's not. That guy sucks. That guy sucks ass. Anyway. We're talking about much more interesting stuff than what I want to actually talk about. Let me talk about my boring stuff. Anyway. So I was watching. It's okay, Sento. You're cool. I like talking about books. This is making me happy. Even though we do have to wrap up soon. With this short thing that I read, and she was talking about books that she would never recommend. I don't even know what the name of the book was. But it was like a romance book. It was a trashy romance book for women, okay? And she was like, this book, why is there a naked man on the cover? And like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This man was not naked, okay? It was a generic hot guy model number 247 with a slightly open shirt and airbrushed abs, okay? That's it. And like, okay, cool. Like, it was fine. Like, you couldn't see a dick outline. You couldn't see anything lewd. I don't even know if his nipples were out. Like, it basically, like, it was just a guy with an open shirt. Hi, Tumbleweed. Anyway, she was like, why is there a naked man on the cover? There never needs to be a naked man on the cover of any book. If you ever see me with a book that has a naked man on the front, then you take me to the hospital because clearly I have a brain injury. And I'm like, what? What has happened? What has happened to the people in the bookstore? Why are we so upset by a slightly shirtless man? That was it's an extreme position to take, but she was 100% unironic about it. She was actually like, no, we do not need nudity on book covers. And I'm like, we have had fantastic books of women in bodices with their breasts about to spill out of the corset, being held by like dashing pirates with like fucking cum gutter abs. For decades, people used to paint them. We used to commission people to paint oil paintings for fucking on like covers and stuff, right? They were huge. But like for some reason, did you say cum get abs? I did, yes. But like, yes, this neo-Puritanism is coming back in full force where they're like, no, right, remotely naked people on any book covers. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Especially because this is like, this book talk person was recommending the fucking hockey book where he puts the hockey stick up the goal and scores a goal. She was recommending that book in another one. Where are you? Like, why is she mad about a shirtless man on the cover of one book? She's not mad about that. Like, I don't know. The priorities are insane. The dissonance is crazy. Do you think she actually read the book? Maybe she didn't. So, like, I want to read these. A slap shot with a stick just in there? I don't know. I'll have to read it. Hold on. Which hockey book? Let me show you the cover. Hockey book, YA book. Okay. Found it. Okay, I've shown this before. Let me get the cover. Oh my god. I need to read this book. I'm gonna put it on Throne. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll put this book on Throne if somebody will actually let me read this book. Because this book is insane. Because whenever I hear about it, okay, it looks like this. Look at this book. You would not assume that anything crazy happens in this book. When I went to the bookstore with Marco, I picked it up. I picked it up. It was not wrapped. It was not shrink wrapped or anything, which is crazy. Like, it's super, super adult, just lying out there in the open on a low shelf. Anyone could pick it up. And immediately when I opened it up, they were having hardcore sex. They were having very, very fiery kind of sex. You know what? I'll add it to Throne right now. Fuck it, I will. Let me open Chrome and then I'm going to bed. But yeah, like, I don't know. I find it kind of crazy, the priorities that some people have, or the weird positions people have where it's like, I can't have a shirtless man on the cover, but it doesn't matter what happens in there. I mean, if she at least argued like, oh, we don't need to see that. But then again, what's wrong with a slightly shirtless man? I have seen slightly shirtless men out in public all the time. Sometimes it gets hot. Sometimes a man will walk around just wearing board shorts. It's not offensive. I'm not offended by a topless man, you know? I live in Australia. They're everywhere. Like, I don't know where this sensibility came from, you know? Literally judging a book by its cover. Oh, Tim, we do that all the time. I can tell you a lot about book covers. Also, hi, Dragonator. I don't know if I said hi. A lot of book covers can tell you when something was published, how much faith the publication company had in it, how much money, because of how much money was put into the graphic design, whether they actually believed that book was going to be front-facing on the shelves. Like, you can tell a lot. You can tell a lot. Also, if it gets redesigned, you can tell that the first design did really badly and that the book has not been selling well. So in my opinion, you can absolutely judge a book by its cover, but in my opinion, you should still try and give it a read. But I don't think that a book having a shirtless man on the front is bad. I don't think a book having a shirtless man on the front is bad. Yes, the cover is supposed to convince you to buy it. Absolutely. All right, does Icebreaker come in a hardcover or is it only paperback? Icebreaker, the Maple Hills series, book 1 by Hannah Grace. All right, show me. What have we got? Oh, there is a hardcover. What's the hardcover look like? No way. What? Hardcover collector's edition volume 1. Wait, is this a series? Book 1 of 3. No way. Oh, there are special hardcovers. Oh, I kind of want... I know that these are the kinds of books that you get not a hardcover for, but I kind of want to get the hardcover because I prefer hardcovers. All right. I'll put this on throne, but then I'm going to bed, so don't... The Super Collector's Edition comes with a hockey stick. Oh my god. All right. So classy. So classy. Okay. I want the collector's edition. There's so many lewd hockey novels. Who has played hockey? Is this a surprise to you? Are there any hockey players in chat that are like, wow, I didn't know women were so horny for hockey players? Or is this completely unsurprising to you? Are you like, nah, hockey is sex. Used to play ice hockey. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Ice hockey is the one that women want, apparently. Women are horny in general. That is true. I am unsurprised. I've played ice hockey only a couple of times. Never on ice. It's impossible to play hockey where I live. Could never skate. Oh, Desitroya. Oh. Okay. Let me put that in books and also no shame. So, hardcover smut book. Okay, is this the right price? Okay. All right. Cool. There, I've added that. Maybe we can get that at some point. Anyway. Lovely. I think this has been a lovely stream. Do they say what brand of hockey stick? I don't know. Maybe they do. I'll let you know if I ever have the pleasure of reading it. Swear to You really want your name written in this one? Do you really want your name written in this one, Nasi? Just wondering. Do you want me to write in the front, thank you? Thank you, Nasi, for buying this book for me? Because I do that. I do that if people want. But if you want to opt out, I've had my name in worse. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I will read that and get back to you guys. Beautiful. I think that's a stream, you guys. I think that's a stream. You guys are so funny. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for today. And thank you for the follow, by the way. Lila Fry, thank you. And hello, Titan Slayer. And hello, Griever. Hello. Who the fuck just suggested a kid's ice hockey stick from... Stop that. That's bad. Don't do that. No, I will not add that to my throne. Hi, Zem. And Instant Decaf. Thank you for follow. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to find someone to raid. I'm going to find somebody to raid. Let me see who that is. But thank you guys for hanging out. Remember, there is the Jazz Idols stream tomorrow. Let me get you guys the link. That is in about 9 hours from now. That's 9 hours from now. Copy link. Boop. So I will see you then, hopefully. If not, I will see you the next time I stream. I'm gonna raid. Let's see. I'm seeing who's doing what today. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, a lot of people playing the Claire, that like obscure great 5 minutes of stream. I'm sorry, Creeper. Hopefully there'll be a stream tomorrow. YouTube thing is a stream. It's a stream. Yes, is a stream. Is live. Is live. I'm just seeing who we got. I'm just having a bit of a scroll. I reckon. Wow. I'm getting people suggesting middle of the night. So see you next stream. See you next stream. Okay. I think I know. I'm gonna send you guys over to I'm gonna go to the ending soon screen. I'm gonna send you guys over to Chronicle, who is playing her first ever Elder Scrolls game. So playing Oblivion. Yay. Alright, I'll see you guys soon, okay? Okay, treat yourselves good, and I'll see you soon. Alright. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. I'm gonna get some sleep. Bye-bye. Pacha. I'm mean to you. Why do you worry about her being mean to you? Good night.